Tell us a little bit more about what it's like there now.
Well, Kieran, after 2 days and 2 nights of fierce, bloody, deadly fighting around Tahrir Square, which has been a symbol of defiance, of opposition to the presidency of Hosni Mubarak for days now, now it appears the authorities have loosened some of the restrictions, have restored some order by bringing in soldiers at the barricades, outside the barricades that encircle this patch of territory, and they seem to have kept the pro-government supporters who've been attacking this place from fighting, at least since sunrise this morning. And now what we have, it is Friday, the day of prayer in the Muslim world, and the opposition has been able to successfully and peacefully congregate here by the thousands and kneel in the square behind me and conduct their prayers. And immediately afterwards, the crowd began chanting, "The blood of the martyrs will not be forgotten." And then they started, "He leaves, we don't leave," chanting that, chanting "Revolution, revolution," until victory. They completed their prayers just a few moments ago and are now moving around actively here. Now, we are able as journalists to operate freely and without the threat of attack within the confines of this opposition-controlled square in the center of Cairo. But we have been systematically attacked over the past 2 days and nights when we step foot outside of here, where the supporters of the government have gathered. We do get reports that there has been a rival demonstration today, this one called the Friday of Farewell or the Day of Departure by the opposition. At another mosque, at another part of town, supporters of the government have been congregating to conduct their own demonstration and prayers for what they have called a day of loyalty, showing you some of the schisms right now in Egyptian society that have been so bloody for the past 48 hours, but thankfully, during this holy period of prayer, have been peaceful, if only for a few short hours. Kieran?
Ivan, you mentioned safety within the confines of where you are at the pro-democracy demonstrations, but just tell us what it is like right now for you and for fellow journalists out there. Are you fearing for your safety today?
Well, we were able to leave our hotel and enter here from a checkpoint at the barricades at one end that was controlled by Egyptian soldiers and by the opposition demonstrators. They're running their own security, and we felt safe with them. The new soldiers that have been brought in by the Egyptian military have been civil. They check our passports. They are not threatening in any way. And we have not seen the pro-government supporters who have been so brutal, not only against Egyptian and foreign journalists from countries like Poland, Russia, Turkey, Sweden, France, Brazil, the U.S., the United Kingdom, and on, dozens of attacks over the course of the past 36 hours. But they've also attacked and detained human rights workers as well, working with undercover security officials from the government. And despite that, the Egyptian government has denied that there was any systematic campaign to attack independent observers. In fact, they have denied claims by these demonstrators that the government has been behind the attacks on what had been, up until 2 days ago, a peaceful demonstration here in Tahrir Square. Kieran?